They chair the panel. A salient question has been tabled before us today. Should parents have access to their children's e-portal? Great Ife, my name is Rhoda Olaoluwa. I'm a part-1 student of the Department of English Faculty of Arts. You know, one thing that flies better than bats on this campus is academic basketball. The pressure is getting worse by the day.
I meant to say, first of all, let us establish this fact that we need the guide of our parents in our lives. Since there's actual responsibility of parents to sponsor us, then that means they should have access to student results portal. Welcome to Edu TV Nigeria. My name is Oluwapo, and I'm welcoming you all to the first edition of debate on Edu TV Nigeria. So today we have two speakers who will be deliberating on an interesting topic, which says, should parents have access to student portal? And I'll be inviting two speakers down here now. So the first speaker I'll be inviting is Tejumade. She's a student of the prestigious Faculty of Law, and she's here to support the motion, which is for the motion. Good day, everyone. I am Eliele Tejumade Favor, and I'm here to support the motion. Should parents have access to student results portal? And now I'll be inviting the second speaker, which is Rhoda. She is a student from the Department of English, from the Faculty of Arts, and she will be against the motion.
Hello everyone, my name is Rhoda Olaoluwa. I'm a part-1 student of the Department of English, Faculty of Arts, and I'm here to be against the motion.
The two of them has 2 minutes each per round. So once the timer starts, Tejumade will start. And once the timer is off and it starts again, you start. Alright. So now sit down, relax, calm yourself down, and enjoy the program. It's what Brad Metal has said. No matter how far you have come, your parents are always in us. This means no matter our growth, our development, and our achievements in life, we still need the guide of our parents. I meant to say, first of all, let us establish this fact that we need the guide of our parents in our lives. Since there's actual responsibility of parents to sponsor us, then that means they should have access to student results portal. And this means, since these parents want us to excel in life, they can be able to monitor our grades and able to give them right advice, right things to do well in their academics. For instance, a student who doesn't take his academics serious in life, or who comes to school to just do things and just roll away. But with the help of the parents, they have to check the student result portal. They can be able to come back, advise them, give them meaningful ways, give them meaningful points on how to come back to their academics and do well in life. So I would like to say that we need the guide of our parents to do well in our academics.
They chair the panel. A salient question has been tabled before us today. Should parents have access to their children's e-portal? Great Ife, my name is Rhoda Olaoluwa. I'm a part-1 student of the Department of English Faculty of Arts. You know, one thing that flies better than bats on this campus is academic basketball. The pressure is getting worse by the day. Do you want to know where the shege comes in? I'm in my 2nd semester. My 1st semester result just came in and I failed some of my courses. No, I didn't fail. I literally banged. My father has access to my school e-portal. Of course, he saw my results and he called. Needless to say, it ended in tears. Right now, I'm currently uninterested in my academics. I mean, academic stress with discouraging rebukes from my father. No. The university is created to facilitate tertiary education as well as to prepare students for the world. Hence, autonomy is encouraged. Encouragement and support is required of the parents to their children. Students do well in school when they are given academic support and moral support, not the feeling of being overly monitored, you know. When the feeling of being monitored comes in, this brings about restlessness, and this might inevitably bring failure. And when failure comes, the parents, like the likes of my father, are not patient enough to actually help the child through school. They lash out angry and hot criticisms. This breaks the child. And when the child is broken, obviously he is rendered inert to want to attain success again. Thank you.
Second, the use of attendance in our school. First, we all know OAU for 18. Once attendance is an assessment in this school. And for sure, once a student does not attend class, it can lead to a low grade in the assessment. Most of the lecturers emphasize on the fact that once you don't come to my class, I'm so sorry, you are not going to have a high grade or you are going to repeat that course. So it means one of the reasons why parents have access to the result portal is to be able to monitor their grades. And once they observe that attendance in school is one of the main reasons why their grades is going down, they can be able to motivate them, bring them up together, tell them that they should be able to attend classes. And once they do that, that means their grades will come up. So it's telling us that parents having access to result portal is one of the meaningful way of monitoring their attendance in class and in school. Thank you.
Intellectual audience, let me refresh your memory. I said destructive criticism can cripple the drive of a child for success. Now, a line of argument, a line of logic argues that, okay, since the parents are responsible for the fundings of the education, they should have access to their words' grades. But you see, however, in a normal family where there is cordial and healthy relationship, I do not think there should not be any reason for the child to lie about his performance. Neither should there be a reason for the parents to doubt the performance of their child. Again, academic excellence should not be a yardstick nor a metric for the overall assessment of a child in life. Should be trained in love and not under the law. This can bring about mental imbalance, both pressures from home and from school. It's not needed. Thank you.
As we're going to the third branch, which is the final round, I want you all to calm yourself more and listen to the points they will be giving out, as the third round is the last round. So sit down and continue to enjoy.
My people, the idea of failing in school. Most students, whenever they fail in their academics, they find it hard to bring themselves up again, find it hard to continue with their life. Some people even can't even come up again, and they feel lost in their education. And most people go ahead to do all kinds of things, commit suicide. For example, whenever a student have F in a course, a student may feel so bad, so worse, that person will be like, wow, what is this? But by the time a parent have access to their result portal, they can be able to go ahead and motivate them not to quit, to be able to move up, to be able to go ahead with their education, be able to go far in education. So it means that when parents have access to result portal, they can be able to encourage them not to look at their performance, but be able to look at more things in life that they can do better and they can achieve better. So parents having access to result portal is a way of encouraging them not to fail, but also to, by the time they fail, they should go ahead.
Great Ife, you would agree with me that the universities clearly spell out independence. It would be a short circuiting if the portal of a student is being checked. This can come in as intrusion of privacy if the vast number of of students in universities are adults. Concerned attitudes of parents can come up as overbearing when they're actually having too much of information about their children. And this would definitely not facilitate the fabric sense of academics in a student. Rather, it crushes it. My students, my people, it is a truth you do not and we do not want to accept, that eventually and in the end, our parents will leave us. So why do we become so dependent on them for everything? Now is the time that we start being independent ourselves. Thank you very much. And to the effect of this, do you still think that my parents, your parents, and our parents should have access to our e-portal?
Alright guys, so I'll be giving you just 30 seconds each to sum it up. So your 30 seconds, Tejumade, starts now.
As has been said, that parents should be able to access results portal. One, that means that there's no harm in parents having access to results portal. And second, be able to motivate the parent that whenever their children are failing, to motivate them and to bring them up once again. And this shows that policymakers and even researchers has even shown that parents having your access to result portal is a way of continuing to bring them up. For example, when we're still in elementary school, we bring our result home every section, and this shows that our parents continue to monitor us. And why should this stop when we get to university? No, that this means that parents having access to result portal is a way of encouraging them to keep on going, and not as a serve as institution, but also to keep them motivate them that they can do better. And them being in university does not mean they should have access to student portal, because they have been doing that from the elementary school. Now in university should not be a difference. So I feel that parents should have access to student results portal. Thank you.
In conclusion, Great Ife, I say that the destructive criticisms from parents can kill the drive of a student. This shouldn't be. Again, I say that children should be trained in love and not with the law. Their mental health should be considered greatly, because without this, if their mental health is imbalanced, obviously such child cannot do well in school, and that child would want to resort to ways to actually perform better, which can be examination malpractice. In the end, it's rusticated, and it's a loss for the both sides. Thank you.
Thank you, our speakers. I know you all have learned one thing or the other from what they uttered to you. So, guys, the results, as you've all supported their motion, will be out very soon. And for others who are going to watch online, the link to vote for any of the speakers will be released.
So this is what we want to achieve now. We have three types of results that will be coming today. All right, so just listen up. The first one is going to be from the judges, the moderator, and the second one is going to come from you. You're going to vote here. And the third one is online participants. So
for this debate, we are going to have a winner, and the winner goes with 10 gigabytes and Edu TV vest. While the second winner, because we didn't have losers here, the second person too will be going with 5 gig. So that is all. Audience, we'll get back to you.
Audience, please. Audience. So good afternoon once again, and I'm very happy to see all of you. Do you know why I'm very happy to see all of you? Because when it comes to public speaking and presentation, most people actually have phobia for it. Even according to statistics, let me say, out of many types of phobia that we have, glossophobia, which is the fear of public speaking, is actually the one that are ranked highest. So for being here, that means you are gradually overcoming your fear of public speaking, or you are also improving your proficiency in public speaking. So give yourself a round of applause for that. So my name is Gospel Akanwo, and I'm the judge for the debate. Based on what the modality of the debate is, the judges will be giving 30% of let me say the overall score mark. So out of 30%, they were judged on 4 major things. Number 1 is their composure or expression. It also includes their gesticulation, how they are able to demonstrate what they are saying, how they are able to compose themselves, how they were able to calm down. Do you get it? Very good. So the second one is content. That content has to do with a lot of things, like the stories they are able to give to back up their points. Of course, they gave different points, but what about how they were able to back up the points with facts, with statistics, with figures, with stories, with data? Do you get it? So that's the second criteria. The third one is organization. That is how they were able to organize their points. Do you get it? Why the last one is their physical appearance, their dressing. Do you get it? So for the overall mark, as I said, let's say over 30. Over 30 now, the overall score is over 30. Tejumade, who represented the Faculty of Law, she has, so Rhoda has 20%. Rhoda has 20%. Tejumade has 17%. So whenever you are going for maybe public speaking presentation, or let me say spoken word presentation, or anything that has to do with addressing the public next time, number 1 is make sure you are well prepared. Number 1, that's the first thing. Let me say, for example, I myself that you are looking at, I've won 3 public speaking competitions. 3 public speaking. I won last year. I won 1. Who heard of Speak Pro last year? Speak Pro. Wow. Speak Pro. It was held in Oshogbo. So we started with the online. Let me say we made a video, like it was 1 minute video. We uploaded this online. We were like, let me say they got like 50 something entries. Then they selected, out of the 50 something entries, they selected 12. They selected 12 that did the final on that very day. That was on October 1st. So I've won like, let me say 3 public speaking competition. So the first thing is the preparation. It's not, some people actually see public speaking as the ability to speak, let me say, big grammar. It's not actually the ability to speak big grammar, but the ability to convey your points, compose yourself, and marshal your points. Those are the major things. Those are the major things. Although public speaking is actually wide, there are different categories to it. We have the spoken words. We have public speaking is wide. Let me just say so, because even as a lecturer teaching the students, the lecturer is also doing a form of public speaking. So that's it. Your composure, your preparation, how you are able to marshal your points, your dressing, your outlook is very important. Those are the major things. And for the winners, from myself, I have a lot of public speaking materials and resources in my archive. So I will actually send them some audio public speaking training that will actually help them. And those trainings are, let me say, they are premium, because they are actually from top rated public speakers around the world and in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So I'll be giving us the results from the studio audience. Are you happy to hear that? Yeah. You're not happy, right? Okay. So from here we have So the studio audience, the total is 54. Yes, we have 11 undecided. Like 11 people did not vote for anybody. All right. So Tejumade from the Faculty of Law scored 6.7%. Please, let's give her a round of applause. All right. So Rhoda from Department of English scored 25.2%. Hello. Okay. So this is what I want to say now. So the total now from the page whereby the online audience is going to be voting, you will see both score there and how it's progressing. If somebody votes yes, then you see it's moving, and don't be the way I'm still looking at this thing. Don't be moved by the vote, but we still have another 30% to be decided by online audience. All right, so thank you. And before we close this debate, we would like to give the room for all, like 2% from the studio audience. Maybe you want to say something for our debaters or for the organizer of this program. Thank you very much. And if you are going to be saying something, you need to come forward.
Everyone, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, my name is Edu TV Nigeria, and I'm the president of NASA's Debate Club. First, I will thank all of you for coming around. I want to critique the two of you. You really did a great job. To stand before an audience and give a speech has not been an easy job. Go and ask Benjamin Franklin or Barack Obama. It has never been easy. What we call the job of speaking is a job that is fundamentally discouraging, and then it is something that when you get to the podium, you tend to actually feel frightened to a certain extent. But what are we advised first is that you need to have a great structure, both of you. Your debates were you debated nicely, but nevertheless there was this kind of logical inconsistency throughout your debate, and even the one from law, you did well, right? You were saying the same thing over and over again. This is actually like a sign of not having prepared very well. So I think next time that you want to debate very much well, and then you want to have a quite quaint and over the road debating style, you just need to prepare get more evidence and be able to cite evidence. Moreover, there are lots of things that are passed for you. You cannot just give a claim without giving evidence, without citing papers, and then but they just gave you all that. So next time you want to give your debate, whenever you make a claim, you have to look back to something. What does it say? What is the side? What is the book you're referring to? What do experts agree on this point of view? And next time I want you to be energetic to a certain extent. Are you getting what I'm saying? I don't mean that this is this is the way it is for all debates. Are you getting me? But when you get to a kind of debate like this, that is people move. This kind of debate is people move. You have to be energetic. You have to be in that state of mind that is able to move people. And of course, both of you tried. Suppose some other people they could not have done what you did. Of course, now another one is your grammar. I didn't really take note of it very well, but I saw some grammatical lapses for the two of you. I felt that you didn't make the mistake because you didn't know better. You made the mistake during the course of speaking. You were speaking so fast to the extent that you forgot to you made some huge errors during your speech. So I think you have to take note of that and keep everything in thanks. Thank you, everybody.
Make sure you come home with first, though. If you don't come home with first, you're in trouble. There were certain instances where I would come home with the second, and he would flog me or wipe me on the head or knock me on the head and say, what about the person that got first? Do they have two heads? Or does he have two heads? At first, it was drive for me because I tried to be more. I fought more to get the positions they wanted me to get to. But then, as time went by, I started to realize that what drove me was not because of the goals and the aspirations that I sought to achieve. It was the fear of failure. Okay? When I got to school, I realized, when I got to the university, I realized that if you are a local champion in your home base, we have several other local champions in the whole wide world, and you cannot be the best unless you work like 100 times more than everyone. And most of the times you just keep working and you can't work to that extent where you beat everybody because you are not all fingers are not equal, right? Our parents, as majority of the parents we have are stereotypes. We have stereotypic parents that when they see you in this light, they continue to see you in that light, even if you improve 100 times more. Today, I would not show my dad my school portal because
and also the link. How many of you have registered for this particular debate? So if you know you have not registered, please, you still have time to go and register. debate.edutv.com.ng. The reason why we ask you to register is because of the sacrifice of you coming to this for the studio participants. There are a lot of other packages that other people will not be have access to, because once you have registered, we can send you information via your email or your WhatsApp, while other people will not have access to them, and those informations will actually be premium information. So if you know you have not registered, because we don't want you to waste this privilege. You have taken your time to come to this debate and you need to be celebrated for that. Can you celebrate yourself one more time? So our next debate will be communicating the time and the venue to us and the topic, and it could be from another department at this time. So thank you very much. So the link for the online voting will be sent to both your email and your WhatsApp. Thank you very much. So please don't forget, go and register debate.edutv.com.ng. Don't waste this golden opportunity and the sacrifice for coming for this debate. Thank you.